Well, you know, all this is all, frankly, it's moot. We don't care who knocked out which. The question is who wins now. And at this point, we are going to kick the shit out of them. We're going to win this, whatever the cost. Huh?
Exactly, Mr. President, and we can save the honor of our military establishment together with the honor of this country. And I think our people want to see something succeed.
And Moore said that the congressmen were for us.
That's right. You don't want Moorer at that briefing tomorrow.
No, because then I'd have to have, I don't want Laird. Let me say this. They first had you there with Laird. If I have Laird, I got to have Rogers. That cramps you. The best thing is for you to handle the damn thing. If we could have you and Moore alone, I'd do it, but you can't do it without Laird, can you? No. No, but and you'll do it better, you see. We need a hard sell tomorrow.
I'll just tell them what is happening.
That's right. And do it very briefly, you see. 30 minutes, and that's it. Don't you agree with me?
Absolutely.
You see, Henry, we can't have Rogers here at this time, because he will start protesting about the goddamn negotiations. I don't want nothing, no crap on negotiations. You can cover that very briefly. That negotiations were done everything, period. Huh?
Absolutely.
If you think differently, I can, but if you understand, if I open it to Laird and Moore, I've got to have Rogers. Now, do you want to have that?
No, absolutely not Rogers, and also not Laird, because Laird stands up better, but he always sort of says it's already won. And Laird is the guy who told you that we would have, Vietnamese would have succeeded without Cambodia. Hell, if they had the Cambodian sanctuaries, Mr. President, the drive in the north would be a diversion, and the drive on Saigon would be the big shot.
Sure. Well, look, he knows better than that. Of course, that's it. That's the whole theory. But at least, how about TAC Air, though? TAC Air, the thing you were saying earlier today. Well, let me come down to two things. Is Moore going to carry out my order or not to move those naval ships up within 5 miles, if necessary, of Hanoi? In other words, that's, you know.
That's being done tonight. I mean,
and that's good, don't you think?
They're going north. Well,
and just so they don't hit Hanoi or Haiphong shouldn't be hit because they're symbols, but hit anything else.
They're moving them right up the coast.
They are. Don't you think it's a good idea?
I think it's an excellent.
Now, second point, with regard to the airstrikes, you're feeling that we ought to use TAC Air in there. They don't want to do that, huh?
Well, they will as soon as the weather clears.
I see. Well, in the meantime, though,
we're giving them a good wallop with P-52s tomorrow. The synchronization is good. We're going to hit them with P-52s tomorrow.
Right.
Then on Monday morning, as soon as Porter arrives, he's going to make this trip.
Thursday morning, right.
Thursday morning.
Right.
But however, it means that both the P-52 strike and Porter's statement are going to be in the same strike.
Right.
And then they'll go, and then by that time the weather will clear. By Friday night at the latest.
We really think the weather will clear, you know. We've only had 1 day of clear weather in 2 weeks.
I think statistically it must.
Yeah. But when it does, it'll stay clear.
So that is going to happen over the weekend.
Right.
And if we find that the trucks are still in the truck park near Hanoi, we ought to hit that.
Couldn't agree more. With what? With two?
Yeah, not with the. That's too close.
All right. Fine. But TAC Air can do that, can it?
Absolutely.
You see, Connolly's point, which apparently he had discussed with you, is that right now, he said, you've got opinion with you. Use it. Hit them now. He says, later on it may change. And that's a very shrewd observation.
Absolutely.
And isn't that your feeling?
I agree. But we are doing almost, I mean, we just have to sit on top of them. And if you don't mind, if they do get through to you to protest,
don't worry. I'll say, look, the staff isn't doing what I told them to do. Don't worry. It's going to be hard as hell. Now, Russia's all with you, isn't he?
Russia's completely with.
All right. Good.
There's no problem there at all.
And you have no bleats from state at this moment, do you?
The president, I don't even know that state exists. I never hear from them.
What do you think they're playing? What game?
Well, they figure if we lose, they're going to hang me.
That's right.
And if we win, they can still get the credit.
Right. But boy, they're being awful careful.
But at least they're not protesting, and they're coming, I must say.
Even Sullivan came around with a couple of good ideas today.
Oh, yeah, and they're coming to the meeting at the Wasatch and in good shape. They're doing their job.
What was Franco's real point about synchronization and so forth? What impressed him?
Well, he said you were calm and interested enough. He said you didn't go on television for those that you done. You got on top of the situation, you handled it professionally. And he said it was the best drum project he's ever seen.
And I hope you got across the point that it was basically a very calm deal on our part.
Especially if the president was really in this project. I remember the president said he was never got it one way or the other. The president said
Well, anyway, we're doing the soft glove thing with Dobrynin, which is nice. We'll get Mansfield and Scott over there slobbering over the Chinese, which is good. Yeah, and and just let it go. The way it wants to go. But in the meantime, now that we've got these people where they are, let's punish them and punish them hard, because it may be correct. It may be the country will accept it now. But let me say, as I told Hallam today, I don't care. I mean, I told him I don't want to see another poll for the next month. I said the thing to do is to do what is right, and I'm not going to be influenced by this.
You win this and we'll go out of private. It's after all very interesting that none of the Democrats there to take you on.
Except Kennedy and Humphrey.
And Humphrey did it only once, and then he was triggered by Kennedy.
Yeah.
He also said the opposite.
He's got on both sides. That's what Conley pointed out.
Kennedy is always that. Kennedy has obviously tried to get ahead of something he was never yet. But where is McGovern has been quiet?
Oh, good. Let's have a good time tonight. But on the other hand, on these orders, the ships will go up, the planes will hit, and they are going to follow the suggestion I made that in any area where the enemy like the B3 front may be going back, we will follow them and hit them. They're going to do that. Good. Okay. Bye.